Hello, my name is Riah. You had told me 2 years ago that I would be here today. I would have been very confused. 2 years ago, I was getting ready to pursue a lucrative career in experimental psychology. I had a full ride to a PhD program, but I knew I wouldn't be happy. So I gave it all up. I decided on a whim that I was going to leave North Dakota and move to Minnesota and pursue some sort of path, some sort of career that would allow me to help people. I didn't know what it would look like. Unfortunately, picking up and moving isn't a great financial choice, and so I was on my best friend's floor for about a month until I fell into a job. At least at the time I thought it was a job, working with a disability services organization. At first I didn't really like it. I didn't understand the value of the work we did, and I honestly didn't think I was going to stay longer than a month or two. But then I started to ask questions. I started to get involved, and I started to learn not only about the work I was doing, but the work that the community I was working with was doing. My preconceived notion of what people with disabilities lived like was blown out of the water. And I really started to take pride in my work. Unfortunately, I had to make some pretty tough financial decisions. And so when I heard that the 5% campaign last year was going to be successful, I rejoiced. But then I realized that that was great for me, but not for the many staff that I had known who had to make the difficult decision between choosing work that they loved and paying the bills, supporting their kids, and trying to make ends meet. When I fell into disability services, I realized that we weren't just caretakers. We were champions of opportunity. And opportunity takes many different forms, just like disability does. For example, for some people, opportunity is getting a job in the community, being paid minimum wage. For others, it's taking your first steps after a stroke. And all the way, there are people like me and my colleagues who are willing to extend arms and make those ends meet, champions of opportunity. But, like I said, some people have to make a pretty traumatic choice between working in a job that they love and making ends meet. Ultimately, I hope that you support the 5% campaign, because since most of us are likely to experience a disability, we are going to need support. We are going to need our own champions of opportunity. And so, if you will, please consider supporting the 5% campaign.